The wait is over. It's now time for the WWE Draft.
NXT selects Christy Hennig.
NXT 2.0 with their first pick. Who will Raw take with their first pick? NXT ready to make their second round selection.
NXT picks Raquel Rodriguez.
And Raquel is going to stand tall on this brand.
I always knew Woods was a little crazy, but this second pick confirms it.
NXT ready for the third pick of the draft here.
NXT drafts Trick Williams.
Trick Williams bringing the gift of gab and the gift of jab to a new brand.
This guy's a fan favorite with a lot of upside.
NXT ready for their fourth round pick.
NXT selects Humberto Carrillo.
This GM is a handsome high flyer in Humberto.
He's unhappy to be picked this late. He'll show he's not an afterthought.
NXT back to the podium for their fifth selection.
NXT drafts Gigi Dolan.
And Gigi will be doling out the punishment on a new night.
She's a forward-thinking pick for sure.
Who will join the black and gold brand next?
NXT chooses Maria May.
Important pick for NXT 2.0. Team Red looking to round out its roster with this pick. Could be a make or break pick for NXT here.
NXT picks Elton Prince.
Elton Prince is about to make this brand even prettier.
Woods might be onto something. He knows who's undervalued.
NXT ready for their next selection in this draft.
NXT drafts Kit Wilson.
Yes, boy, Kit Wilson is chosen by the GM.
Just pure iron will and untapped potential on this brand.
A major decision for the NXT War Room.
NXT selects Butch.
And this GM pulled the wild card with Butch.
He's a smart, forward-thinking pick, in my opinion.
Raw weighing their options here. NXT is wide open here with their next selection.
NXT selects Joaquin Wilde.
The GM looking to the future by picking Wilde.
He wants to prove he should have been earlier, and I hope he does.
NXT weighing their options here for the next pick.
NXT drafts Axiom.
If the GM's calculations are correct, they just picked Axiom.
If he gains focus on this show, he'll be unstoppable.
Lot of ways NXT can go here. Let's see what they pick.
NXT chooses Damon Kemp.
And Damon Kemp is going to bring his amazing skills to a new night.
Woods might be onto something. He knows who's undervalued.
Who's up for NXT?
NXT picks Jake R.R. Jackson.
The Raw GM taking stock of the talents. NXT weighing their options here for the next pick.
NXT selects Shotzi.
Shotzi back in her original ball pit.
Xavier Woods knows she's full of unrealized potential.
Look at the big boys and girls on the WCW roster. A look at the formidable talent on this brand. Team Red has been assembled. A lot of ways NXT can go here. Let's see what they pick.
NXT drafts the Superstar.
NXT with a steal here, in my opinion.
She's made it known she's ready to fight anyone.
NXT chooses Thea Hale.
Thea Hale continuing her education on a new brand.
A sneaky good addition to the women's division.
NXT NXT Drafts.
The NXT Women's Division filling out its ranks here.
A new brand might be just what she needs.
NXT picks Blair Davenport.
Blair Davenport bringing her dark side to a new brand.
This woman has the ruthlessness to match her upside.
NXT selects Ivy Nile. NXT chooses Ava Moreno.
A lot of upside getting her on NXT.
Oh, I like her on this show. Already some great opponents lined up.
NXT Drafts, mainly Fanny Fan.
And she's about as high reward a pick as it gets for NXT.
The brand finally recognizing her untapped talent.
NXT selects Brooks Jensen.
The rough and tumble Brooks Jensen has found his new home.
A social media sensation just waiting to break out.
NXT chooses Tavish.
And he's someone who can really thrive on NXT.
This brand has drafted a very, very motivated superstar.
Here's the hungry talent looking to break out on NXT.
And here's the lineups after the draft. Let the games begin.